Alright, check this out. Dr. Dre, his wife is leaving him. He's worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and she says, in her mind, I deserve alimony. Taking him to court to get a piece of that bread. Now, I'm thinking in the back of my head, like, pretty sure if she was the reason why he became successful, she deserved a piece of the pie. But if she wasn't, who the fuck is she? And at the end of the day, if I'm worth hundreds of millions of dollars, you're not going nowhere. I know you ain't mad. Like I'm like, did she catch him cheating? Because if she was bold enough to say she wanted a divorce, she should be bold enough to say why. Now, what the hell did he do? Inquiring minds want to know. What did he do? I need to update. Because I know a lot of females out here are petty. You know what I mean? People may look at me for certain situations like I'm petty. Like I left my wife. I left my wife because she was greedy. She wasn't a team player. She wanted to use up all my money and save all hers. We are married. What's mine is yours. What's yours is mine. Why the hell we can't work together? Like if you need it, you got it. You know you got it. I'm gonna give it to you, my wife. Like you come first. Don't sit up here and have everybody thinking, my family thinking that I'm not supporting you as far as medical coverage, because when I was in the Army, they paid for everything. I was 100% covered in the Army. But she failed to realize if you're not on base with me, you can't be 100% covered either. She knew my plans was to take them 4 years and then run with it. I wasn't staying in the Army forever. And she fucked up my future because I did decide to stay in the Army, but it's hard to focus on keeping your goals and your itch together when you got somebody telling you that they can't help you raise your son because you're not there all the time. You always away out in the field in the armies. They say, oh, money can't raise a child. A man has to. So since you can't fill in the gap, I gotta leave the Army. I left the Army because of my kids. Because these hoes want to feel some type of way about things not going the way they want it to go. So now I have to step down from the position I'm in to come back around to deal with the drama that they dealing with, because they can't stand to see me not going through the shit that they going through. First of all, that's life. You're gonna be going through this situation regardless. Like she did all that. My baby mother did all of this. My ex-wife did all of that, and I'm still not in their life. Why? Because of the poor decisions that they be making. Like I made some bad decisions by fucking with them. That's about the only decision I ever made in my life that was bad. Was not wearing a condom. Every other decision I made was to fix the problem. But you can't fix problems when you're dealing with people who only look for problems. You can't trust people who have their kids walk all over them. Because if their kids could walk all over them, who else can? You can't say that nobody else walking all over you. That's what it looked like. Oh, I'm doing it because I want to. It sounds like you wouldn't be doing nothing if they didn't want you to do it either. So put it like, what make more sense? Like they making you feel like this is something that you want to do. So any man could do the same thing to you. Like bye. Like nobody want that type of security. If anybody look at your girl like she weak and she easy and she vulnerable, they gonna look at you the same way too. So you can't have a girl like that. You can't have a wife like that. Period. Females don't understand that. Whatever you do, you make your nobody can sit back and look at my girl like she's stupid. The only person that can make her look stupid is her damn self. Because she's the one that's going to go out there telling a bunch of people a bunch of shit that they don't need to know. and they gonna put and then a lot of it don't even be the truth. It be what they feel like saying, feeling under the circumstances they want to fit in. Bitch don't even have to be going through this shit, but she gonna say she's going through it just so she can make it look good for her acting and looking stupid. So, why you leaving him? He doing all this, he doing other, because da da da, and it be some bullshit, some straight bullshit, but they make it sound good. They run game. They run the same game that be getting ran on them when they be in their DM. Motherfuckers look at their pictures and be wanting some ass and sending them dick pics and all this other shit. Like you falling for this game. You letting people convince you that you're worth all of this. You can't go in your pockets and pull out what you worth. Show me you worth all of that. Pull out this bank account. I'll match it. That's what I'ma do. I can match any one of my baby mothers. I can match all of them. Like right now, right? I can match all of them. That's the sad part. Like, don't look down on me, man. Look down on that bank account. Look down on that shit, man, and look up to me, ho. Cause I really tried. Like, I really tried to be a good man. I really tried to provide. I thought that's what I needed to be. I tried to be a father. You know what I mean? I did a lot of bad decision making. Like, I just wish, like, a lot of my baby mothers, when they know I'm dealing with somebody else, to just fall back and not hate. Like, oh, now all of a sudden I need to go watch the kids. Now I gotta pick up the kid. Now I can't have my child around this person. Like, it's crazy, it's retarded, and it's depressing. But Dr. Dre, he ain't got none of these problems, and that's why he has millions of dollars. Like, and I'm thinking to myself, like, man, if I ain't had none of these problems, I probably have millions of dollars too. And then I think about it, like, yeah, I would. Like, I'm that type of person. Like they know shit had an offering, a job for my specialty as a shooter. I could be in the army right now making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, and I know I'd have been stacking most of it. Because if I'd have had somebody else who was about they ish making their bread, my bread would just be extra bread to them. And as long as they know that they got me, they got the bread. No, I'm not stingy with my bread. I feed kids and take care of kids at all. They ain't even got to be mine. I've been doing this for years. You know what I mean? Looking out for people on their birthdays and stuff. It's all good. I didn't see my best friend hand me a picture. She screenshot one of my friends trying to talk to her, talking about he'll spoil her. And I know this motherfucker broke. How you gonna spoil her? You know how much the hotel she be going to cost? Well, her peoples be spoiling her. Like, if you could find somebody that could spoil you, then you making the right decision. Then you showing your worth. Because you're not selling for somebody who just want to give you some liquor, somebody who going to tell you what you want to hear in your ear. They're going to show you worth something, not tell you. It's a difference. I could tell you anything under the sun. I could tell you the best looking thing in the world. Your ass is fat and you know it's flat. I could sell you fried ice cream in the desert if you let me. If you let me sell you fried ice cream in the desert, then your ass is bored. You got to stay away from people who allow things like that. People always wondering why I'm never around. Oh, you ain't a family man. You ain't dedicated. No, I'm smart. That's why I'm not around. Because anybody who would stick around in a situation like this, when you got a person who thinks the way that they do, you look stupid too. Like you look stupid for fucking with them. Like I said, like, they make themselves look stupid. Like, there's nobody going around telling them no BS and bullshit. Like, no, you got issues with this motherfucker. As soon as you get issues with this motherfucker, they want to tell you some bullshit and you want to believe it, not realizing that this motherfucker is just mad at you and want to fuck up your shit. Like, oh, this bitch thinks she happy. She thinks she got something. I'm about to fuck her shit up. Like, bitches don't do that. Like, that be the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. I be looking like, oh, I ain't got nothing to worry about. She ain't gonna believe that dumb shit. You go home to a bitch every night and still get treated like you one of the niggas that be out in the streets 24/7, 365. Like you ain't never there. I've been taking care of kids that I ain't never been taking care of. And they mine. Ain't never buy her no shoes. While she wearing the shoes I bought her. Don't buy her no clothes. She goes and tell everybody that she bought the clothes. Dr. Dre ain't got these problems. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell did he do.